This is Parashat Noach. It's very interesting. Parashat Noach, right after Parashat Bereshit. Parashat Bereshit, we were very excited about creation. Hashem saw it's good. Light is good. Sky is good. Jungle is good. Ocean is good. Everything is good. Tov me'od. And all of a sudden, the week after that, we come to Shul and we find ourselves that the world ceased to exist. It's interesting. When you want to buy a product, you go and check the consumer report. What is it? The consumer report of the period of creation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, second week is cease to exist. And HaKadosh Baruch Hu brings the Mabul on earth, and it looks like that Hashem is destroying the world. Now, why is it? Why Mabul? Mabul is Hashem brought water, flood to the world, and it's called Mabul. Ungolos touches Tufana. Very interesting, Tufana, flood. Now, Rashi tells us, what does Mabul mean? It's very interesting. Why Mabul? What's the word of Mabul? Where's the root of Mabul? It's very interesting, Rashi. Rashi says, Mabul means, when Mabul, Shebala et hakol. Rashi is saying that Mabul comes from three different roots. One root is Mabul from Bala. Bala means make it wear off everything. That will destroy everything. Bala et hakol, from Bala. Bala means wearing out. Bala et hakol. That's one root. Bilbel et hakol. Confused everything. Mixed up everything. From Lashon of Bilbel. Mabul from Bilbel. Bilbel et hakol. Then said, Hovel et hakol min hagavah lenamuch. And from Mabul, Hovel. Hovel means take something from the high to the bottom. They were really Mabul, the three things. One is he word out everything, destroy things, then confuse things, he mixed up things together, then things that were in a high stature, high position, everything came down. There were these three functions, or the function of Mabul. Mabul did three things. Rashi says, Bala et hakol, made them to wear out. Bilbel et hakol, mixed them up. Hovel et hakol, he took from bottom to the top to the bottom. Now, unfortunately, what's shocked? Why these three things? What does that have to do with Mabul? When you look at Chacham, they say that Mabul came from three averot. One averot was Gezer. Nachtam Gezer Damar Gezer. One Gira Rajut and one Avodah Zarah. Three averot that caused Mabul was Gira Rajut, Avodah Zarah, and Gezer. Now, these three functional Mabul are corresponding with these three averot. One Avodah Zarah. What does Avodah Zarah mean? It means idol. Idol doesn't have power, it's powerless. They gave power to something that doesn't have power. And they ignore the powerful one, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. That's Avodah Zarah. What Mabul did? Mabul came and things that they were on the top brought them in the body. What? It's the illusion of reality. What do you think? You think this has power? It could help you. It doesn't have power. It cannot help you. Something that you make an image of and you feel power, you contribute power, and you forget the real power, which is HaKadosh Baruch Hu, real essence and the source. Now, the Mabul comes, what does it say? From top to the bottom, like coronavirus. Things that people gave power, they felt it's powerful, and it could do for us. What does Hashem do? From the top, brought it to the bottom. What? You contribute power to this. You think this gives you power. This could maintain you. This could give you sustain. Hashem, what does it do? It brought Mabul and destroyed all of the idols. What does idol mean? Idol is not something that you bow down to. Idol means something that you rely on. It becomes your source of chiyut. You feel without that, you don't have chiyut. In other words, somebody loses his job. After losing his job, he dies. What happens to him? He feels his job is giving him to sustain. His job is making him to live. Therefore, once he loses his job, he doesn't have life. What? Life is much more than that. Life is HaKadosh Baruch Hu, relating to Hashem. That is only a vessel by HaKadosh Baruch Hu. This is not reality. This is not your what you are much greater than that. A lot of times we sell ourselves cheap. We feel, this is it. Nothing happened. HaKadosh Baruch Hu is much greater than we feel and we deal with. Although somebody said, instead of going to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and saying, Hashem, I have such a great problem. I don't know how to deal with the problem. You should go to HaKadosh Baruch Hu and go to the problem and tell the problem, I have such a great HaKadosh Baruch Hu that you are minute to my problem. Therefore, that is the way to deal with it. Gavoha becomes Ramah. Then the other thing that Mabul did, Bala Itakol, he destroyed everything. What destroyed everything means that they made money through Kesef. They felt they became rich. Wealth that wasn't sure, was not right, was not honest. And Mabul came and destroyed. Coronavirus came and destroyed a lot of money, wealth that was not, there's a lot of reasons for coronavirus, and I was trying to send it. I'm not saying that that's the only reason, but we could associate Mabul to coronavirus, that coronavirus also destroyed some money. Some money was destroyed because of other reasons, but could be because the money was not obtained in a proper manner, in a kosher way, destroyed. Then Bilbel confused, mixed up. When a person does adultery, what does he do? He mixes up the Sarah. The seed should not go in a place that should not go. Not right. The ladies, the shadish, any type of ta'aruf, Bilbel Atakor. It came and made the coronavirus also came. In other words, the person thinks zenut is only, in other words, having a relationship with them, not just a wife. It's not just having a relationship. Any type of relationship, that's not right. Now, confusing the intimacy, that's called zenut. Confusion in any type of relationship, intimacy, that's called zenut. In other words, that's not right. Bilbel et hakol. He came and that things that they made not in the shura, or in the right and proper, Hashem then confused it. He took it away. And also coronavirus, a lot of intimate relationship, a lot of things that was not right and proper took away. Therefore, here Mabul is called Mabul because of these three things that happen. Now the Teva, so HaKadosh says, as a bechina of Betamikdash. In other words, that's the remedy of Mabul to the soul of the Hal Israel was Teva. Teva was like a bechina of Betamikdash. It's very interesting that the Mabul came on Chodesh Cheshvan, and Betamikdash also completed in Chodesh Cheshvan. Why Betamikdash got completed in Chodesh Cheshvan? To point out that Mabul that they came out, the result of the Mabul was completion of Betamikdash. Therefore, anything in Torah is not just the revenge, that's the punishment. It's a tikkun, olam ha-tikkunim. Now, the Mabul made a tikkun in the world that we could have Betamikdash, we could do the Teva of Noach, and to save the humanity. Now, HaKadosh Baruch Hu saw that's the best way to save, because a lot of times people say, whatever that happens to the rest of the world should happen to me. And that becomes an idea that carries a lot of people to do corruption and continue corruption. This parasha is Miguel to us, that's not right. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, to purify the world, if he needs to destroy everybody, destroys everybody. That's one family that stays alive. Therefore, the fact that everybody does, that's not the. But what we could do, we could learn from Noach to make a teva for ourselves, for our family, to be guarded with Torah, with mitzvot, with chesed, with kindness, and that's the way that we should save ourselves and solve our salvages for ourselves from this turbulent life that we are living in our communities.